Hello, my name's Neil. Welcome to Retro for You. Now this week I'm going to do another video, but on the Amiga again. This time I'm going to try AGS, the Amiga Game Selector. This is what 8-Bit Retro Refix keeps going on to me about, saying I should try this thing. So today we're going to download it and we're going to see if we can get it working on this with a PiStorm. And see how easy it is, see if it is easier than the last method I used. The other method does work and it's the method I've always used, but I'm always willing to try new methods. So let's give AGS 2.6 a try. So join me after the short intro and we'll crack on. So this is what we're going to be installing today, the Amiga Game Selector. This is mainly due to 8-Bit Retro Refix going on about it, saying how amazing it is. So this version 2.6, I guess, is the latest version. You get it for the A500 Mini, the Raspberry Pi 4, Pi 5, UAE, which is obviously the emulator, real hardware, which we are going to be downloading and running, and PiStorm. So that's obviously, it only works by the looks of it on the real hardware with a PiStorm, and available now. So what we'll do, we'll go to the downloads. It says here that Mega has a 5 gig limit for non-subscribers, so the torrent is probably a better solution. So we're going to use a torrent, which is, we're going to use this one here. And we're just going to click download. It says here, torrent files are for blah, 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 real hardware, RHW. So we've got to look for RHW. So we'll download that and that should open. And there you go. We have the RHW there, AGA version 2.6. So I'm going to get that downloaded on the torrent and join me in a bit. So the torrent is now downloaded. It's now seeding. It was 18.1 gigabyte. Now, can you imagine downloading that on the Amiga? It must be mental. But we wouldn't be able to do it in them days, would we? So let's just open this up and have a look what we've downloaded. So we're open containing folder, continue. And here we have a installation text. So we're just going to quickly read this. We need a Commodore Amiga A1200, which we have here, or Amiga 4000, Kickstart 3 Plus, which we've got 3.2, 2 megabyte of RAM, which we've got plenty of that anyway, joystick controller, mouse, a 32 gig compact flash or SD card, Win32 Disk imager or balena etcher. So the way it works then is we extract the AGS image onto a hard disk. Okay, so that's basically unraring it. Win32, insert your blank compact flash card into your PC and make a note of the drive letter. Open Win, select the memory card from device. So according to this, all we do is burn that image and then pop it in the Amiga and it should boot. But Win32 disk image, I'm a bit concerned about this because at the moment I'm running my workbench. Has this not got a workbench on it? Is it just a plain... What I'm going to do, okay, because I'm new to this, I'm just going to get a 32 gig card, which I've probably got one up here. I've got one here, and I'm going to download that program, Win32 Disk Imager. So just bear with me while I look for that. But now we got that, we're going to do what it said to, and that was, we're going to extract this here. So WinRAR extracts here. So let that extract. It's going to take about 3 minutes to extract. It is a big file in it. I'm still not sure how this is going to work. I mean, has it got Pi support or has it not? Do I need to reset that image later? But I'm going to follow the instructions like it says and just see how it works. Hopefully it's got Workbench on it as well. I'm not sure, but if it does have Workbench and it's got the MU68 or whatever on there, or set up for the Pi, that is actually going to be brilliant because this is an easy way to set up. Unfortunately, I think it's only for AJ machines, so this wouldn't work on the 600. Looks like it's only for the 1200 A4000. So, but hopefully, let's have a look at it. Obviously, Steve rates this really well. He said it's the most brilliant and easy thing to do. So, if it is this easy, then great. Let's just see anyway. It's 91% done. So that is now completed. No hassle, and we now have a 28 gigabyte HDF file there. So what they said next to do was as simple as one Win32 Disk imager, yes, and select the file here, which was under, and it's not actually showing anything, so maybe just change this to here, select that ADF like that, and then just simply click write. What has it got? Yeah, that's H, that's right. So we'll just try it. Write into physical device, can correct device, yes. So it does seem to be doing this. It looks like it's going to take another 17 minutes. So again, I speed this up and I stick some music on. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. So we've got the 32 gig card. We're just going to stick it in the Amiga and see if it boots. I wonder if it's that easy, as it said. So I'll put that in the SD card at the slot at the back, and we're just going to flick over to the Amiga now, which should be here. Transition across. You're still with me, and hopefully I'll turn this on and it should display the Amiga. It's looking good. Oh, it's booted Amiga test kit. Now that is because I had the Go drive turned off. So let me just turn that off. And we'll just turn it to the floppy drives because there's no floppy disk in, because obviously it took that out as a disk. So it doesn't seem to be working. Now, I did think this, didn't I? Because I was saying about the, what's his name, about the MU68 software is not on there to initiate the PiStorm 32. So I'm thinking maybe I just need an SD card in there with PiStorm 32 on, and this one needs to go in the internal IDE slot of the Amiga. So to use that, we can do that because I have this here. So I've got this here, which will plug into my IDE, which is a compact flash. I've got a compact flash to SD card converter. And then from there, I've got a micro SD to SD card converter. So 2 conversions to get down to an IDE hard drive emulation. So we're going to stick all that inside now, and we're going to power it on, just see if it works. So first things first is we need to get this open anyway. Now I've took the screws out already anyway, because I was messing with it before doing things. So I just need to unplug these here. That's the audio capture. Just take that off gently. And so we can access this ID port here. Now also as well, we need to get that SD card out, don't we? Where is it? So that was a 32 gig SD card that we made. So we're going to stick that in the adapter like so. And we're going to slide this in here. So at the moment, I think this is going to run as a stock A1200. So it'll be interesting to see if it does run. And we're just going to push that into there. And then we're going to attach this gently with pin 1 to the side here is marked with a red line. And we're just going to slide that on. Whoops, now that's gone wrong already. Like that, just make sure it does seat down properly. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to pop this keyboard back in place, pop this case back on for now, and plug in all the leads, etc. Excuse the top of my head there, my bald head. So that's all plugged in, and now we will switch again to the video grabber, and I'll turn it on again, and hopefully we'll see what happens this time. And now the hard disk light is flashing. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that that's loading there. Can you see? Just quickly transitions across. There's nothing on the other screen at the moment. It's just a blank screen, but we'll go back to the other one just in case. Still flashing. Let's just see if I can add the Amiga on here. Would be easier for you, wouldn't it? So it has actually loaded. You can see there, welcome to Amiga Game Selector. So it does seem to have a workbench on there, mortal joysticks. So there's advertising on it. Amiga Game Selector is complete free of charge, private, non-commercial use. There you go. Look at that in lovely AGA. That does look good, doesn't it? That's nice. I don't think there's any sound or any music at the moment. But you can see there's an awful lot of stuff. Demos, adult. We better not put them on, have we, at the moment? Right, so let's just go to games. Let's go to AGA and just have a look what there is. Is it S? Oh look, there's actually quite a lot. And you get an actual screenshot of the game as well, so that is pretty nice. I do like this. Simon the Sorcerer. AGA version, that looks nice, doesn't it? Something I've never really played through, which I do want to play through. So I'm just going to escape out of there. I'm not going to try a game yet. What for done? So now I'm going to a workbench. If you look there, my memory is very, very, very low. So I don't think this is going to work very well, to be honest, without the PiStorm. So there's 3K of chip memory, which is not nothing, 0K of fast. So I'm just going to restart that again quickly and just see if I can get a game to actually load. Tell you what, let's go to demos and run 9 fingers. It's got to be in there, hasn't it? So 9 fingers, there you go, and just see if that actually runs. Now look at that, cannot allocate enough shadow mem. So that isn't actually working. It's down to the memory which isn't available, because obviously you need an A1200 with more memory. Now it would have had that if the PiStorm was working. So let's just kick back to the PC and we'll see if we can get this working. This is my plan, okay? This is what I plan to do. I've put the MU68 PiStorm disk in, and I just want to open it up. I'm going to right click this slot here. Here we go. And then I'm going to copy it, just like so. And then I'm going to go here and put a new folder and rename that. I nearly typed on the Amiga then, it's not going to work in it. MU68. And in there, we're just going to paste those files we just copied off that disk. Okay. Next, we're going to take this drive out. I'm going to put in this other SD card here. I think it was a 500 meg partition, correct me if I'm wrong. So we're going to go to management. They keep changing things, don't they, in Windows? So computer management and disk management. We'll go down to this disk drive down here, which is the SD card here, and so delete volume, yes, and new simple volume. Next, I'm going to put that size as 500, and we're just going to next that and assign the volume letter L. Format fat, yes, volume, and we'll call it MU68, just like so. Finish. So now we've got that partition on there. What I'm going to do now, you've probably guessed it, is I'm going to copy all this lot here back onto that partition. So just copy that now. Copy and onto the MU68 here and just paste it onto that partition. So that's all done now. So we're back on the main screen. Hopefully you can see here, that's that SD card we just created. So I'm just going to stick that in back of the Amiga. And hopefully that'll boot the PiStorm, all being well. So I'm just going to turn it on now and we're switch to OSCC again. So hopefully this will work. Who knows? I don't know whether it's going to boot that disc first or this disc, or let's just see. Will it boot the hard drive before the PiStorm? I've no idea. So there's Amiga Game Selector. Does look nice, I must admit, but at the moment I'm not getting it working, am I? So we'll go down to demos and we'll go to the first one and we'll go to 9 fingers again, and that does look actually a lot better. There you go. So that's how you get it working. You have to download the MU68 onto that card at the back. That allows it to load the, obviously, the PiStorm emulation and the accelerator. So this ain't gonna work unless you've got an accelerator and a memory expansion to the A1200. But with a PiStorm 32, like I say, it seems to have worked, which is absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Steve, you didn't show me that bit, but we worked out in the end, didn't we? So, like I say, it's good to work these things out together and do it on the fly, so to speak. Like I say, these videos are filmed on the fly. So, what I'm going to do now, I want to play a bit of the game, but I don't know how to get back out of this demo. Was it F10 to exit? Print screen. Right, so press F10 to exit. I've no idea how to exit these things. I'm going to restart it again. Now, there is a CD32 version, but I didn't like the colours on that. It always looked a bit strange to me, so we're going to play the original because that's my favourite one. And of course the music is bob on. So it says here, press delete to quit. So hopefully, now I've read that, hopefully I can press delete on the Amiga and it should quit. Trying to figure out how to get past this. It should say loading game in a minute, shouldn't it? Goes. So that's good up to now. DOS error, seek failure on reading this one. So already press restart. It doesn't seem to like that, does it? And that's one of my favorite games, and it did work on the other one. Now if anybody knows how to get this working, please let me know, because that is one of my favorite games. So we're going to try again. Obviously this is live. Loading game. It worked. That's very strange. So 1 player game. Knockout. And we'll just, for the sake of, we'll just go all until we run out of money. Then escape. Now, if I get beat, I get beat. If I don't, I don't. That's it. Let's have a laugh. It's better with the sound in it, but I can't really hear the sound. Hopefully you guys can. Which way am I going? This way? Should have scored that. Bloody worse than England. No, 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 no. Stop him. Stop him. Thank you. Yes! Get in! Did you see that? That was brilliant. Sorry, I got a bit excited then, didn't I? Come on, play it. You have to be there. Just keep battering him until it goes in. I mean, this is just such great fun, this game is. Shame I haven't got the sound on, but... Sugar, sugar, sugar. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Christ, that was close. Christ, the balls. Come on. Get in. Look at that. Whoops. come on. Where's my players? I hate this when this happens on this game. And I nearly did a home goal then. That's bad, wasn't it? I think there's 5 seconds left in this half. We're just going to play this half anyway. There you go. So, I was doing okay anyway. 36 to 26. Do we play it to the end? Yeah, come on, let's just... Next goal wins, eh? It's got to be me, isn't it? So, go in and try and concentrate here. I don't know how these streamers do these games, because it's very difficult, isn't it, trying to concentrate, especially if you've got no sound as well. Really, I should patch it through so I can hear the sound on the TV, shouldn't I? But that's it. I'll give it to the computer, this one. It was very close, but I'll let them win for the sake of the video. So, that seems to be it. That seems to be how we get it working. What I did want to press is delete, wasn't it? And delete does indeed take you back to the menu. So make sure you read in WHD load the actual, what's his name. So an escape takes you to the workbench. Now these have come up in full colour now, which they weren't doing before. So obviously if I double click them now, did he work? And I'm double clicking the wrong mouse again. I was moving the... So yes, it does. So the top one is WHD load. So yeah, so this does look to be an actual great way of doing this and setting it up. It's a hell of a lot quicker than the other video I did before, but it depends on what you want. This is just like custom built with all the games, the demos, etc. So I'm gonna have a more play with this one day and just have a play around later. So that's it for now. I shall see you in the outro. We got it in the end, didn't we, guys? So thanks, you made it to the end of another video. So this week I was hoping to do the A500 build, which is this. Now I'm going to be carrying on with this all this week. Now I've started to desolder chips, etc. off this, but it's a massive job. We've got to get a load of parts off this board. Then I've got a box of parts arrived here, which need to go onto the board as well. Dominic from DigiRetro Bay has sent me all the sockets. Thank you very much. That's a big shout out to you. So what I'm hoping to do is finish that board all this week, and then I'm going to release one video next week. It could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be Sunday. But I'm going to hang on and release that video as one video. So it just finishes that project off. So hopefully it should be a working board by the end of the week. I'm going to be working on it every night this week and recording. And then obviously it's going to be a humongous video unless I edit it all down. So I'm going to be doing a lot of editing, a lot of working this week. So wish me luck, guys. So if you're new here and you like these sort of things, then give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. Just drop me a comment down below, even if it's hello. Now, this AGS system, I think, is really easy to do. If you just want to set your Amiga up for playing games, demos, etc., music, it's just easy. It's just one image and it just images across. And then you just got to pop in your Amiga. Obviously, you need a 1200 and you need an accelerator or an A4000 if you're lucky enough. And well, it does work with a PiStorm, which is great. And obviously, I've got a video before on setting up the PiStorm in the 1200. So, and also the other video I did last week would be great for the Amiga 600, etc., 500, because I don't think AGS works on the 500, 600 machines, unfortunately. So maybe there'll be a version come out eventually. If it does, I'll probably do a video on it. So that's it for now. I shall see you next week on Retro for You. See you soon, guys. Bye.